We have a mattress with an engine and some wheels strapped to it. What happens when you crash it directly into another car? Find out in this video. Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a mod for Mattress. Now, you already know of full-size mattress. You even know of king-size mattress probably. But have you heard of Mr. Sport Mattress? Because Mr. Sport Mattress is just basically a full-size mattress with an engine and some wheels strapped to it. I know they don't even look like they're actually attached, but they are. Do not ask how they are attached, because I do not know. Well, actually, they're attached with nodes. And look at it bouncing. I'm bouncing my head for some reason trying to drive this thing, which makes it even worse to try to control it, because when it's bouncing all over the place, it is terrible to control. And then once you crash into a wall, the suspension gets ruined. And then we reset it, and we want to do a very simple maneuver where we line up with the road. Doesn't sound too hard, so you back up, and then you try to go forward, and it just doesn't, and it crashes into the wall. You can eventually go forward, but what the heck happened there? Well, Mattress may have an engine strapped to it and wheels, but it doesn't have brakes. So this is what it looks like when you slam on the brakes. We are currently braking as hard as we possibly can, and it's doing basically absolutely nothing. Now, there is a little bit of a workaround here. If you go to manual mode, you can go ahead and get up to highway speeds, which is about 60 miles per hour, and then when you want to slow down, you downshift into second, downshift into first, and then you downshift into reverse, which will cause you to spin out, so you go upshift into first, and you can stop in actually a pretty short distance. It's just not normal having to slow down like that. It doesn't feel right at all. You're gonna spin out, but you could stop from 60 miles per hour in a distance that's not that much longer than most normal cars, I think. And look at how much the mattress is bouncing. Ooh, the suspension just blew up on it, and now we've crashed into a rock. Oh, come on, Mattress, keep driving somehow. I have no idea how it's driving after that, although really it's not driving, it's just spinning around in circles, completely out of control. So let's go ahead and reset it. And now we're gonna test its cornering capabilities. Because every day I have people come up to me and say, hey, WhyBeAre, how well does a mattress handle if a mattress could drive? And I'm always like, what the heck are you talking about? Now I finally get their questions. So we gotta slow down for the corner, which means downshifting, losing control a little bit, doing a nice sliding entry, cutting the apex much deeper than you normally would. That is A+++, spectacular handling, would buy again. For real though, the handling's actually okay, and that's partially because it's so slow. You're never gonna be going super fast, or you need really good handling, because you'll have situations like this where it's bouncing around, so you just gotta slow down till the engine calms its butt, then you can continue driving. You can try to just floor it through that, but most of the time it's not going to work out well. I'll try doing that later on. But here's another real corner, and we are going on it, and it is working fine. I mean, this is a 60 mile per hour corner, which is really close to as fast as I feel comfortable driving it, and it worked great. Bouncing into the rocks in the dirt. I love watching how it like dances and flexes as it crashes. And now I have a genius idea. This is just the normal sport mattress, right? But what if there was a Sport RS version that was even better than this one? How can we make it better? We simply replace the wheels. Because there's really thin wheels in the front, we can do something like the 14x9 Autobello Type 2 wheels on this thing, and it'll significantly increase the amount of grip it has, which actually might make it drive quite a bit better. Now, unfortunately, we cannot go and just simply add in some brakes. We could go ahead and give it a limited slip differential though, which is a nice little upgrade. So now we must do the exact same tests, but this time for the Sport RS configuration. Going around this corner, going real fast, 50 miles per hour, whoa, really slowing down in the corner, just ever so slightly touching the wall, and it did spectacular. Okay, it's really not that much different compared to before, but it might be more stable just because it has almost double the amount of wheel contacting the ground. Because as I'm going around these corners, it really feels like it's bouncing around a lot, but I'm not losing control of it. I am still fully in control, even if it looks like I would normally be out of control. So here's a good chance to really see how fast can Mattress go. We're gonna floor it. It is bouncing. It does not want to go this fast, but if you keep flooring it, eventually it'll smooth itself out a little bit. And we are almost up to 90 miles per hour, but we need to slow down right now because I need to take a right corner right here and then do a little bit of a jump at the information center. And again, slowing it down is not the easiest thing to do, but I did somehow manage to do that, and I don't know if there's any damage to it. Although I do notice the engine is overheating a lot. Have you noticed the engine doesn't actually have a radiator on it? So yeah, it'll just overheat pretty much no matter what if you drive it for more than a few minutes. And then we got another crash, right? Like watching how it flexes and bounces around so much. It did better than I expected in the flying department. What did I expect exactly? I don't really know, but it did better than whatever I expected was. So I'll bring it back, and actually, when you see the node graph like this, it legitimately looks like it's some sort of go-kart, doesn't it? Let's see, if we freeze physics, no, it won't show it. So you just kind of got to watch as it goes in reverse. Literally, looking like a go-kart, and then you spawn it up, and it's a mattress. You know what I should do? I should save this as the Sport RS mattress, so it's official. Stop rolling backwards, you. Oh, look what you've done. Look at that body flex. This gives me yet another idea. We gotta see how well this thing can off-road, because it should be able to climb some decently big objects because it has so much suspension flex, or the whole mattress is the suspension. I don't even know what to consider this thing. It's just weird, but I'm sure it'll be interesting if we try to do some off-roading. And we're not going to make it easy either. We're going to go straight off of the cliff here and just see how it goes. And again, we can't slow down once we start moving because we ain't got no brakes. And is it already destroyed? Heck no, he's just having a little dance as he makes his way down. It really is amusing if you really watch the location of the wheels at all times. It is just complete and utter chaos. Okay, unfortunately, we really don't have much steering at the moment because that front suspension is all sorts of messed up. You know, I keep saying suspension, but really now, is that the correct word to even use? I don't know. But we can keep on driving still even with the messed up suspension. We just can't really steer where we're going, which, yeah, okay, that's a big downside of not being able to steer. I can't see what's going on, but I think we're stuck. So let's just go ahead and make it where everything is as good as it can possibly be, and then we could actually drive around the trees instead of just driving straight through them because I was completely out of control. And when you're actually in control, look at how amazing it copes with the off-road. It actually is doing a surprisingly good job. Like, it's not going to be better than an actual off-road vehicle, but for a mattress with wheels, impressive. And you thought it was over for the mattress, didn't you? Nope. Back into the dirt you go. Keep on going. And I just noticed when we crash in the rocks like that, the mattress is like having a skid plate built in, so the engine is fully protected from bottoming out on these rocks. Although really, that's basically just a coincidence. I don't think it was designed with that in mind. It just happened to be like, oh yeah, we put the engine on top of the mattress. Isn't that funny? And in the end, it has some surprisingly interesting benefits. And mattress is once again stuck because of the damage. So that's enough messing around in the off-road. How about now we try to make the mattress even worse than when it was first brand new. So what we're going to do is we're going to change out the wheels to get the square wheels on it. Will it even drive with the square wheels? Well, you're going to know in about 2.5 seconds. So here we go, flooring it. And it dances. It don't drive, but it do dance, and it's just kind of causing damage to itself, it looks like, as it tries to go forward ever so slowly. The problem is definitely the front wheels, so let's just go ahead and replace the front ones with normal wheels. We'll grab just whatever's easy to click. So we got big fat 16x8 wheels in the front. That's okay. And hey, look at that, we actually can drive around a little bit. Although really, what this has really caused is it's caused the rear end to be super crazy bouncy, and you're going to lose control at like 5 to 10 miles per hour basically. Although, this is interesting. Is this technically a burnout? I genuinely have no idea. Guys, tell me in the comments, is this a burnout if the wheels aren't actually touching the ground with the rubber? I have no clue. Anyways, trying to drive one more time. This time I'm going a little bit slower so it hopefully doesn't just explode the rear suspension. And it's actually working. We are slowly moving, but still, those rear wheels look like they just want to fall off at any moment. So it works until it doesn't. And then once it stops working, well, everything has gone to heck and you have no steering whatsoever, so you just end up climbing a wall because that's all you can really do if you just keep flooring it like me. And yes, that's definitely what I'm going to do. Although here's an alternative plan. What if we just went in reverse the whole way and pulled the front along? Can we do that? Okay, steering is not great right off of the bat, that's for sure, but I think it could work. We just gotta try to find a way to line it up with the road, like so, and then go. Oh, look at this. This is proof that mattresses should be front-wheel drive, not rear-wheel drive. The author of this mod made a mistake. It actually is driving faster though, isn't it? Alright, I have very little steering though, so yeah, we're just gonna drive right into that. I tried to steer, it just didn't wanna. Okay, I think that's all we can do with just the mattress itself, but now we can crash test it against other cars. So we're gonna just grab a Sunburst and we're gonna teleport it way down here at the end of the road, and then we'll line it up so the AI doesn't do anything too stupid while I tell them to come after me. So AI, look, all you gotta do is drive in a straight line. Can you do that? I swear, if you mess this up, I'm gonna be so disappointed. And then as for the mattress, we do have to do a small fix on him. We want to make sure we got the Sport RS configuration to go as fast as we possibly can. And if I did that dumb thing where I put a random clip at the start of the video, I would be like, we have a mattress with an engine and some wheels strapped to it. What happens when you crash it directly into another car? Find out in this video. And they're probably going about 120 miles per hour to my 70. So we're going to do this with the camera disconnected because I have no idea what's going to happen with the camera. And we're going to use 100 times slow-mo so we could really see what happens when you crash a mattress into a car. So here we go. And the car is just evaporating the mattress. Wow. It did not stand a chance. Okay, let's put the camera back on the mattress since I think it'll be okay. That looks fine. And then full speed this thing. Who turned out worse after the collision? Honestly, that was awful for both of us. Both of us got completely wrecked. Can we do anything with the mattress after that? No, we can rev the engine, and that is basically it. Hey, Sunburst can still move a little bit. Impressive. Ooh, just had a dumb idea. We gotta try this. So AI, stop for a second. And then I want the AI to drive in a random direction. I'm gonna go over to the mattress, and then I wanna ride the mattress as it drives from the AI, which actually does work, although it's not very easy because it's always moving around under your feet. So if I don't move and just look forward, I'm pretty sure I'll just eventually fall off. Yeah, see, I just fell off because I wasn't moving around to stay on it. So get back here. I'm not done trying to walk on you. There we go. We are on. All right, get up to speed now. Go, go, go. So yeah, as long as you do a little bit of movement back and forth to keep yourself centered on the mattress, you can stay on it. And the thing that's surprising me is the AI is not spun out yet, even with me standing on the mattress and moving about. That's impressive. How are they doing that? Like, I expect the rear end to be all bouncing all over the place and stuff, but it's not. So now I'm moving around on the mattress trying to get it to, like, lose control, and that actually might be working. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, I gotta see then. Whoa, there they go. How fast are they actually going? They're able to bring this thing up to like 50 miles per hour. Oh, but they got no brakes. Oh, look at them just change course at the last second so they didn't fly off of the road. All right, I wouldn't normally admit this, but I think the AI is better at driving the mattress than me. And that's just embarrassing on my part. Look at them go. They're going 80 miles per hour, nice and clean. It's all balanced. There's no bounciness or nothing. I don't know how they do it. Okay, maybe a little bit of bounce. But it's a mattress. There's going to be some bounce. In fact, what's going to happen is they're not even going to crash it. They're just going to overheat the engine because they're so good at driving it. But like I said earlier, it has absolutely no cooling system whatsoever. Okay, well, let's go ahead and finish this video up with a brutal slope run. And since the mattress drives so poorly, we got to make sure we back up with the pickup truck. And then for the mattress, once again, we're going to be using the best version there is, the Sport RS, which is just basically the same as the one that comes with the mod. It's not that significantly different. I just like it because it's mine and I made it myself. So here we go, going as fast as we can. How fast does it actually go? So it has a 3-speed transmission that tops out at about 95 miles per hour. And trying to keep this thing going straight is going to be virtually impossible because it literally lifts up into the air. So brutal slope runs, completely pointless because you're not going to hit the end very fast. So to compensate, you know what? Let's just replace the brutal slope with a car jump arena run. How's this going to work any better? I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll have more grip because this is a paved surface versus a dirt road. And then also it's not as long. So the goal isn't to reach like 300 miles per hour. The goal is just to go 100-ish and then fly. And I'm not even going to accelerate as we fall. I'm just going to let it roll down so that way the engine's vibrations aren't going to cause any weird issues. And that seems to be working well. We got very, very good stability. We are maxed out in the speedometer. I'm accelerating now since it's not going to really change anything until the very end. And then here we go. And it's actually flying a bit. I saw us going 100 miles per hour. I'm like, oh, there's no way it's going to fly that far. Yet somehow we made it almost to 300. And I believe that is 300 millimeters. And people are always complaining, saying I do my conversions wrong. So I did the conversion properly. 300 millimeters is 11.811 inches. We flew 11 inches. Yep, sounds right to me. Now it's leap of death time. And we don't have an off-road version of the mattress that would get extra traction in the dirt. So Sport RS will have to do. And here, we might have some actually interesting results. Because the way the regular mattress flew was kind of interesting. So let's see if this one does anything. So 50 miles per hour off the jump, going a pretty good speed. We got some lift, we got some flip, but nothing too dramatic actually. It's doing just about what you'd expect. It is fun to see all the flexing as the camera freaks out. And I haven't seen this much flexing since I went to a bodybuilding contest. Unfortunately, I did not win. You thought I would go to watch one of those? That'd be weird. I go to compete, and compete only. Well, now the mattress just has to slowly crawl its way down leap of death. The difference is this one with the extra weight and stuff, it's actually able to kind of bounce and go. The regular mattress, it wasn't really able to bounce. It would just kind of land and stop. So I might make it all the way to the bottom. It's just taking a while. Which means I have to give you a story about mattresses. So there once was a princess who had the world's greatest mattress. Then she insulted the chef who makes all of her meals. He was so angry, he put a pea under her mattress and she never slept again, and then she died. The end. I think that's how the story goes at least. And finally, after quite possibly the longest fall I have ever seen at leap of death, it is gonna make it into the water. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre, and remember, if you like or dislike this video, I will know. I can tell by how great the mattress drives. So do the right thing, and I'll see you next time.